let this game play out, and we'll see what we can do if we can fill in Todd's shoes. It's taking two of us to fill Todd's shoes as we get set for the tip. That'll be Beatty and Harrison squaring off for that. Central in their home white, blue numerals. Loudon red uniforms and white numerals, and the tip goes to McMinn Central. Baseline drive, Runyon makes the basket there.
Carly's been a great player every year. She's the last couple of years just getting to the hole when she gets the ball. She's a great ball handler, can get to the middle, and great defender as well right there. They got the 5-second call.
And just a quick turnover there by Loudon as number 30, Amy Harrison, cannot get it in bounds. They get a 5-second call, so the ball comes around. Now it's Buckner with it, a ball above her head. Left side she goes to Runyon. Runyon puts it on the floor, down the left side of the lane, kick out. Now Central is going to turn it over there on the baseline as Beatty and Runyon couldn't figure out what they wanted to do with the ball. And
yeah, Beatty looked like she went up to shoot it and just couldn't go anywhere and couldn't get rid of it fast enough.
And now Loudon turns it over again on the inbounds. And going up for the shot, it almost looked like a shot was Malia Baker, but we're going to say it was out off of Loudon. Underneath it's Carly Runyon to inbound, comes in to Beatty. They move it over to Buckner. Left side, bounce pass out into the corner to Kellen Baker. Misses everything on that three.
Really contested three. I don't know if that's the shot they were looking for.
Now midcourt, that'll be Udi with it. Works it back up to the front court. Trying to drop it off to Pittman. Central with outstanding defense. Now they get it to Harrison, who's already got 2 turnovers to her credit, and both within 30 seconds trying to just get the ball inbounded. Harrison trying to hand it off to Udi instead. Picks up her dribble. Now Udi catches it in the middle of the lane, wide open, makes the bucket.
Just poor communication there for the Chargerettes. Able to get back door for the Lady Redskins. Very easy layup.
And it is 2-2 now.
And now Kellen Baker just made that one in the corner. She made up for the air ball that she just shot the last possession.
Kellen Baker with a big three there. Now Harrison turns it over again on the inbounds pass. Driving the baseline's Beatty. A long bounce pass to the corner to Runyon. Puts it on the floor, off the glass, gets the roll.
For Carly Runyon to be such an undersized guard, even in high school, she does such a great job of going in there and finishing strong amongst taller players. So they're just trying to find their identity, and they just got to find some new athletes that, with the new system he's probably trying to put in.
And that time they just go for the football pass. They just throw it across midcourt line there. It's tipped out of bounds by Central, and Harrison will inbound to Udi now in the backcourt. Across midcourt she comes, guarded closely by Runyon. Now Buckner ties up against Pittman. That'll be a jump ball call in favor of the Lady Redskins.
Yeah, McKinley Buckner, she's a freshman, but she has done a great job this year of really stepping up and playing a big role, coming in off the bench and being a starter now.
Now that's Kellen Baker getting the steal off the inbounds. Layup is good. Trying to get it inbound. Now it's tipped out by Buckner, I believe, on the far corner. So Loudon will try to reset again.
Yeah, they just don't have an answer right now to just throw the ball in against McMinn Central.
That was Vance trying to break free at midcourt, but they didn't get it to her. Now it's Pittman with it, picks up her dribble, and she'll get called for a walk. That is her second turnover of the game.
And at the rate they're going, they'll have 15 turnovers for halftime.
Now the inbounds to Beatty, lob in the lane, goes up. Shot no good, but draws the contact. She'll get 2 shots. And that foul was on Amy Harrison, her first, team first.
And Beatty's another young player. She's big and strong. She still needs a little help on some fine-tuning, but she can be a great player in the next year or so.
She gets the first one to fall, so it's 10-2. Chargerettes in front. They're on an 8-2 run now. She gets the second one. Now Harrison walking the baseline, trying to get it in. There's Buckner and Beatty. Gardner, Udi close, turnover. Beatty ends up with it and knocks it down. I believe that was Udi with the turnover on the floor there.
And the Chargerettes are showing no mercy on this press.
Now they're going to pick up a foul against Kellen Baker. Her first, team first. Now Amberly Slusher will check in for the Lady Redskins in place of Summer Parnell. And now they get a...
It's going to be an offensive foul on Loudon.
It will be against Carrie Pittman.
Looks
legal
like
screen.
That, or it looked like she pushed off or something there.
Another Wesleyan connection over there. That'd be Tyler Love, that official that called that one. I spent some time with him at Wesleyan, a few classes with him. Now baseline, shot up, draws the foul, and that will be Malia Baker. She'll step to the line for 2. That will be Amy Harrison's second foul, team third. We're just under 3 minutes played here in the Roundhouse as Baker makes that one.
Yeah, Baker, she's got a beautiful shot. She's done a great job since she's been here. She's just a true athlete. I mean, she plays 3 sports, and she's great at all 3 of them. She could go to college and play all 3 of them if she wanted.
Gets the second one to fall, and that's what you want to see, and especially a veteran coach and Johnny Morgan. You got to make those free throws. I know he's a fundamental guy, so if you're not making free throws, you're going to be in trouble. And now a turnover there by Pittman as she gets called for the double dribble.
Yeah, right now they just have no answer to Central's defense. They just cannot get it past half court.
Beatty is going to get called for the travel here at the top of the key.
Yeah,
so she took a step a little too early there.
She was thinking too much when she grabbed the ball there.
Inbounding it in front of her own bench will be Grace Udy. They're trying to get it in. They finally do. It's a lob up. Catching it is Ashley Stoner, who's checked in, and she gets called for the turnover.
The last 5 throw-ins, they have not gotten it past half court, Jared. Central's defense is just so good.
They've only been across midcourt twice, and that's just the pressure that Central's putting on a ball club that is young. First-year coaching Josh Brannon. They're just trying to improve each game, but now a jump ball called underneath. We will get number 14, Carly Rule, will check in for the Chargerettes. She'll replace Kellen Baker, who will find a seat. And Runyon sets it in motion for him. Comes out to Beatty at the top of the key. Now Buckner puts it on the floor. She'll back out to around the arc. Over to Beatty, back to Buckner. Right side she comes into the corner. She finds Runyon. Thinks about it, passes it up. Instead, now Baker hits a big 3 right there at the top of the key.
She just has beautiful motion. The ball has beautiful spin on it. She is a great outside shooter.
Now Central is just connecting on the 3 ball quite a bit already. 18-2 as now Runyon just takes it away from Pittman. Ball still on the ground. And we will get another substitution for Central. It'll be number 33, Kara Crabtree, checking in. And we'll give Carzy Beatty a seat. In a game like this, you're going to get a lot of playing time for a lot of players on the bench. They look to be a little short-handed. A lot of players in street clothes down there as well. But
yeah,
Jordan Coleman, a recent signee with Tennessee Wesleyan,
she's still nursing her knee back. Yeah.
Out for the season. So
yeah, like you said, he's got a short bench, so a lot of the younger players are going to get a lot of playing time tonight.
Now the rebound there by Udy. Now they work it into the corner. Looks like that was Stoner almost stepped out of bounds in the corner. And Loudon just picking up their dribble quite a bit early. Now that'll be Carrie Pittman stepping on the sideline. Turns it back over to Central.
They have to be almost at 10 turnovers already.
You're exactly right, actually.
That was just a guess, too.
Now Runyon works it up, drops it over to Baker. Now Baker skips it to the left side to Buckner, cutting across. That'll be Rule. They flip it back. Runyon's going for another 3-pointer, bottom.
And she can do everything. She can take it to the hole. She has a great jump shot. She can shoot the 3. She's just a great all-around player.
Now the lob comes into Vance. Now over and back. That'll be another turnover for the Lady Redskins. And just kind of crossed half court but stepped back across.
Yeah, if we continue this way, we might see a record in turnovers.
Beatty returns and Buckner finds a seat. Runyon looks to the bench to get the call from Coach Morgan. Pacing it up the floor. Now she'll go hard down the left side, out to Baker. That's Malia Baker on the floor. Now it comes back to Runyon on the right wing. Nice crossover in the lane. Short jumper, good, and the foul. That foul was on Amy Amberly Slusher. Team fourth, her first. And Carly Runyon makes it a three-point play. As Central is in front 24-2 with 2:48 remaining in the first quarter. Now down to Stoner it comes. She drives and picks up her dribble there. Guarded closely by Crabtree. Lob into the lane is thrown away. Now on the fast break, Beatty gets it. High off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down. That was Crabtree with it. Now it's kicked out. And we're going to get a foul on the floor away from the ball. Let's see what Tyler brings us with that call. That'll be against Udi. Team fifth, her first. Vance will check out. Emily Vance, and returning number 5 is Summer Parnell. Running inbounds it. Chasing it down is Crabtree. Now Beatty with it. Trying to lob it into Baker, cutting across the lane. Central able to save it there with Rule. Her and Beatty switch it back and forth. Now in the corner it comes to Malia Baker. Bounce pass. Nice into the lane look there. Turnaround shot by Crabtree, no good. Ball comes away. Pittman gets the rebound.
Foul on Loudon right there. She just pushed off. She pushed off on Runyon when she was running down the floor.
Now Stoner turns it over right there. Falls into the hands of Malia Baker. Now up the floor quickly. Beatty catches it in the short corner. Back out. They'll swing it to Rule. Baker to Runyon left side. WYGO, Jared Wright bringing you the action along with Matt Harper, filling in for Todd Loveday tonight. Inside the roundhouse at McMinn Central, and it's been all Chargerettes.
And Buckner, Crabtree, she just missed a couple short layups right there. She's another one of those tall, young, inexperienced players that can be really good just because her size and her rebounding ability. She does a good job rebounding.
Udi guarded closely by Beatty. Works it around the perimeter. They're trying to look it down low to Slusher. That's got to be close to a 5-second call. Now Pittman gets it from Udi. And Malia Baker out on her. 65 seconds remain in the first quarter.
And if you check out Johnny Morgan, he is yet to relax. He's still trying to coach them. No matter what the game looks like, he's going to coach and try to teach these kids how to play basketball.
High bank shot there for Carrie Pittman, gets a bucket. That ends the scoring run for McMinn Central. So in a 22-0 run. Now bounce pass into the lane. Nice look. And that's Crabtree.
And Loudon just wasn't ready for that pass. That was a great pass by Carly Runyon.
Threaded the needle all the way through the lane. Crabtree off the glass makes the layup good. Now Pittman, 22 seconds remaining in the first, working against Runyon. I see the push off there that they missed earlier. And now they're going to get a foul. That's going to be.
Look like he's on Beatty.
It will be on Carzy Beatty. Her first, only the second. And Kellen Baker returns, replacing Malia Baker. Now Udi, elbow line extended, makes it.
She does a great play by Loudon, inbounds play to get it back to her at the corner. She's just wide open.
5 seconds remaining. Running quickly down the lane, tries to get a shot off. She does, off the glass, no good. Crabtree pulls down the board, but cannot get the second shot off. So at the end of one, it's all McMinn Central in front, 26-6. We'll be right back on WYGO. Back here inside the roundhouse, Loudon has it. Udi on the far side trying to inbound it at midcourt. Lob comes in. It's stolen away by Central, and that will be Buckner with it. Now quickly up the floor, she comes to Baker. Now it's Malia Baker, that was Roll with the assist to Malia Baker there.
To Beatty. I think it was Beatty who made the layup. Yeah, it was Beatty.
Thank you, Matt. Your eyes are much better than mine.
Well, that's why they put two of us up here.
That's right. Now Pittman controlling it. Only about the fourth or fifth time that Loudon has been across midcourt. And Loudon will get a quick timeout instead. That'll be a 30-second timeout. Now Udi has it on the far side. Trying to get it inbounded. And then there's a push, a foul underneath. It'll be Beatty's second foul, team third. And it will send Stoner to the line. First one is no good. Second one on the way, and she finds the bottom of the basket for that one. That's her third point.
And this Loudon team, they can shoot when they're open, but Central's defense has just been so great, and they're denying the basketball so well that Loudon just can't pass it. They can't get it even down the floor.
Now foul underneath. That will be on Grace Udi. Redskins' sixth foul. McKinley Buckner steps to the line. And the first one rims in and out. And we'll see number 22, Chloe Rosen, check in. She'll replace Udi, who's picked up her second foul. Still under a minute played in this second quarter as Buckner misses both of the free throws. Out of bounds it goes off of Central as Beatty was trying to catch it off the rebound there.
Yeah, it looked like it first went off of Loudon, but Beatty came over the top and just hit it at the last second.
Now working it up the floor is Pittman, working to her left side, trying to work it, but Runyon shading her. Now she'll make her go to the right side.
And she carried the ball there. She almost double dribbled again.
Now working in the corner. That was Pittman. Now she'll drop it off to Stoner. Stoner misses the jumper. Rebound comes off. And that was Beatty with the rebound. Now Rule. Now swings it up to Runyon. Runyon on the floor. Short jumper. Hits a front iron. Falls out of bounds. As it was Buckner and Pittman battling for it, it'll go for the Lady Redskins of Loudon. Amy Harrison returns for Loudon. And Malia Baker will give Carly Runyon a breather for McMinn Central. And Ashley Stoner will find a seat for the Lady Redskins. Pittman. Central has backed off their full court pressure. A 21-point lead here in the second quarter, and Pittman gets wide open to the layup, but missed it.
Yeah, Central didn't communicate well there. They probably could have switched and stopped her, but she was able to get all the way to the hole and know what. She should have made that. It was a wide open layup.
Harrison gets a rebound, goes back up, gets fouled on it. And that foul was on Malia Buckner, her first. And Harrison makes the first free throw. Second one on its way. Bounces around, falls out. Rebound comes off to Malia Baker. Now three-pointer on the way, no good by Baker. Chasing it down is Beatty. Trying to battle Harrison. It'll go out off of Beatty there.
A little bit quicker shot than Coach Morgan probably wanted. There was only one pass. It was from Kellen back to Malia. If she was open to take the shot, I wouldn't have argued that. But some coaches want you to pass the ball more than just one time down the floor.
And especially in the high school game where you do not have a shot clock, as now Pittman turns it over in front of Beatty.
Pittman's had a rough night. She's having to handle the ball with all these great defensive girls on Central's team, and they just deny the ball so well. She's going to have a rough night.
Just a sophomore, so still a young ball club for Coach Brennan in his first season there in Loudon. Buckner, top of the key, ball above her head. Bounce pass to the right wing. It comes to Beatty. Three on the way. Got it. Harzi Beatty with a three-pointer there. Extends the McMinn Central lead. 31-8 with 5:38 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, and any coach is happy when their post players can step out and knock down the three.
And they're going to get an illegal screen there against Emily Vance.
But you have to be still. A lot of players, they're not patient. And it's not always on the picker either. The person handling the ball, if they don't wait for the screener to be set and they go early, then they'll call it every time. So you have to really be conscious on as the ball handler and the screener.
Now Buckner has a nice move, Euro stepping down the lane, but missed it. And rebound comes off to Harrison. She's quickly fouled by Kellen Baker, and that'll be Baker's second, team fifth. Pittman Cross midcourt here. Working against Malia Baker. She'll drop off to Harrison. Beatty guarding her. Now stealing the pass is Rule.
Yeah, she came flying out of nowhere, just grabbed the ball.
Jumper, no good. Offensive rebound comes off to Beatty. Now Malia Baker. Jump shot missed. Rebound comes off to Harrison.
It looks like they're just, whenever they get the shot right now, they're just putting it up. I mean, they're up 31-8, but it looks like any shot they get open, they're just going to shoot it.
Now Pittman backs it out.
They did it again, just illegal screen on number 3 for Loudon. She does, I don't know if she knows how to set a correct screen. She just kind of ran and just shoved Malia Baker out of the way.
That's the second straight call on her for that. A moving screen by Emily Vance. That'll be her second, team 8th.
She just kind of checked her. I mean, the head coach down there just said, you can't move your arms. And she's like, I don't know what I did wrong, but you can't just chuck somebody.
Amberly Slusher will enter in place of Vance. Now the kick out. Runyon puts it on the floor. Jumper inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound comes off to Parnell. Quickly up the floor to Pittman. She's using that left arm, Matt. You called it earlier. She is. They usually say if you extend it all the way, they're going to call it.
She's extended it every time somebody's gotten close to her. And I think it's just her trying to keep them away from her because she said there was so many turnovers, but you can't do that.
Now she'll work against Runyon. Under 4 to play in the first half, and she's going to get another turnover there. That'll be a walk.
She just doesn't have any help. I don't know if the other players on her team just can't handle the ball better than her, but she has to try and get it everywhere and then pass it.
Left side roll, hands off to Runyon. Top of the key, she works it against Harrison. Now a crossover gets her open to a pass to Malia Baker for 3. Got it. Malia Baker for a three-pointer.
And Coach Morgan likes to teach his girls that. You want to try to go drive first and kick out because that's how you get people open on the out perimeter. And then also make sure your post player touches it before we take an outside shot.
Now Pittman pass down low comes to Slusher. That's going to be a foul against Buckner.
I believe that's going to be her second, too.
It is.
Well, the Chargerettes got to be careful. They're down another player tonight. They don't have too many on the bench, and there's 2 or 3 of them that have 2 fouls already. So
you're exactly right. As Slusher misses the first free throw.
Misses everything.
That she did. Went into the student section there underneath. She'll get a second one. And she gets that one to fall. Her first basket of the game. 3:14 remaining in the second quarter. Jared Wright joined by Matt Harper here on WYGO Sports. We bring you District 5 AA matchup here. And now Carly Runyon turns it over. Up the floor is Pittman, layup, gets it to fall.
Yeah, well, Carly Runyon tried to throw that pass to Carly Rule, and it didn't look like Carly Rule was paying attention.
Central to reset now. Runyon with it. Left side it comes to Beatty. Now the lob down low to Crabtree is checked in. Well, hook shot is good.
Like I said, she's not played a lot of basketball in her career, but she can learn to improve her footwork and her shot when she turns around. She can be a great player. That was a great move by her and a great finish.
Now Pittman will back it up. Under 2.5 remaining in the first half. Bounce pass is stolen away almost by Runyon, but it'll go out of bounds off of her. Lady Redskins will take possession again. Harrison to inbound right in front of the central bench. Inbounds it comes to Stoner. Malia Baker guarding her. Now Rule guarding Pittman tightly. Then instead they get it to Harrison, left side, jump stop, short on the shot. Harrison. Now back down the floor, it's Runyon with it. Left side it comes to Rule. Rule's going to take a three-pointer. Got it. And I'm telling you, the Chargerettes are just knocking them down from 3.
They're not missing too many shots.
They are not. Pittman across midcourt. Malia Baker guarding her. Couple of crossovers. Now into a shot and a prayer. No good. Missed shot there.
And she just looks like she's tired from Loudon. She's just had to do so much, and it's just not going anywhere.
Pittman's 1 of 3. Now the lob down low to Crabtree. Turnaround, jumper, got it.
She's going to be a good player. If they can continue to get her the ball and she can continue just to make good moves, she's going to be a good player.
She's got the good post size down there, able to, young career, able to turn around and make those kind of shots back to back. Off now, she'll drop now. Men Central, just outstanding defense here, pressuring them every time they've got the ball. And now they're going to get a foul. That'll number 33, Kara Crabtree, her first, team 7, so it'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity. And Amy Harrison will step to the line again. She's 1 of 2 there today. Makes the first one. Number 22, Madison Hensley, checks in for the Chargerettes, replacing Carzy Beatty. And Harrison makes both of those. Chloe Rousing will check in and replacing Harrison, who just made that free throw. Under 50 seconds to play. Chargerettes in front, 41-13. Baker, right side, lane wide open. Now a nice bounce pass across the lane to Crabtree.
And that was set up, and she ended up coming wide open because Malia Baker made a great pump fake move, got to the middle of the lane, help came, and Crabtree's right there waiting for the wide open layup.
30-point advantage for the Chargerettes at McMinn Central. 21 seconds remaining. Now, no good there. Rebound comes off, and Central will look to take the last shot. Coach Johnny Morgan calling out the play. Into the corner comes to Runyon, and Runyon's going to get called for the travel with 3.1 remaining.
I don't know about that one. That might have just been a missed call there.
And you're seeing a guy that Hall of Fame career, he looks down at Coach Hodge there and said, did she walk with it? And she tried to throw up a quarter shot there. So at the end of the first half, McMinn Central Chargerettes in front, 43-13. Stay tuned for the Meet the Chargerettes session, and we'll have first half stats after that. You're listening to WYGO Sports. Know the score. A steal on the turnover to her name. Next leading scorer for the Chargerettes will be Carzy Beatty with 9 points. She is 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from behind the arc, and 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. 3 rebounds and assists, a steal and a turnover for her. 8 points coming for Kara Crabtree, making her presence known in the post there. And then rounding out the scorers, Malia Baker with 8 points, Carly Rule with 3 points, and Baker with 5 points as we get set for the second half to start. And Central has the ball. It's going to be a foul very quickly. That'll be Malia Baker. It'll be Summer Parnell. Team first of the half, and Parnell's first. Now Malia Baker makes her first one. Gives her 9 points. Second one is good. 45-13, Chargerettes in front still. Pittman working it up the floor. Now a steal almost by Runyon. Pittman able to fall on it. Now it's a tie up. We'll get a jump ball here. And it will stay with the Lady Redskins. And Matt, Central just has to keep the pressure on. You don't want to get too complacent in a game like this.
Well, you just don't want to fall asleep. Coach Morgan's going to tell them to play. They're going to tell them to play and keep playing the way they need to, because they're trying to get ready for district tournament, district championships, and everything like that. So he's not going to let off the gas just because he's winning by 32 points. So you're going to continue the pressure. And there's a steal by Loudon right there. Good steal.
That's Pittman. She'll draw the foul on the layup. That turnover was by Buckner. Now we'll step to the line. In and out it goes. And that foul was on Buckner, correct? Yes.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Her third, team first. And Pittman makes the second one. 3 points for her.
And most of Loudon's points have come from free throws.
They have. They've about 5 or 6 of them. Now bounce pass from Buckner out to Beatty. Short corner, missed the shot there. And the ball goes out of bounds off the missed shot. It'll be Harrison inbounding it to Pittman here. Central High School basketball is brought to you in part by East Tennessee Auto Outlet, Etowah General Dental, Star Regional Medical Center, Star Regional Medical Clinic, Athens Federal Community Bank, and Wilson's Drugs. And now Pittman just almost throws it straight into her coach's legs there.
And he just watched it come at him, too. He didn't even budge.
Buckner inbounds to Runyon. Left side, that'll go to Kellen Baker. Now Runyon going to take a three on the way, miss, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds. And they'll stay here with McMinn Central. Now wide open was Malia Baker. She'll drive into the lane. Short jumper on the way is good. Malia Baker adds her 12th point. And most of hers have come at the free throw line. She's got 2 3-pointers and 4 free throws to go with that.
Yeah, and she does a great job shooting from 3, but her jump shot, her one dribble pull-up jump shot is probably her best shot in her arsenal of shots.
Made it look very easy right there. Thought she was going to take the 3 wide open, but she doesn't now. Udi turns it over. And here's Kellen Baker, kicks out. Beatty, long 2 on the way, off the glass, no good. Rebound to Harrison.
I don't know if she meant to go off the glass with that shot. I think she's just a little miss shot there.
She's missed her first 2 shots in this quarter. Now Pittman working against Runyon. Runyon just ready to take it from her, but instead they get it to Vance in the corner. Vance takes a 3-pointer, missed. Rebound comes off to Beatty. Down low, they're going to get a foul. As Beatty was driving. That will be on Parnell, her second. Team second. Runyon to set it in motion underneath. Lob comes into Beatty. Puts it on the floor. Jumper up and good. Carsey Beatty with her 11th point of the game.
A lot better shot there from Beatty. She did a good job getting past her girl and just nice little touch around the goal.
Now Pittman turns it over.
Buckner gets a little tripped up there, and she could have had a wide open layup, but she just got tripped up on the half-court line.
Buckner hits the floor, and Malia Baker went driving. Harrison picks up her 3rd foul, team 3rd. And Malia Baker, who's 4 of 4 on the day, steps to the line. And thank goodness the commentator curse didn't end that for her.
She got a nice little roll there. She got some luck on her side.
She'll lead all Chargerette scorers right there with 13 now. Misses that one, though. Rebound comes off to Harrison. Pittman across midcourt with it. Backs it out.
They missed a backdoor cut there. Loudon missed a backdoor cut there. They had it wide open. They just couldn't get it to her.
Now they're going to get an offensive foul against Pittman. Her second, team 4th. Now Buckner inbounds it to Runyon. Runyon backs it up a little bit. Bounce pass over to Baker. Malia Baker hands it back off to Runyon. Into the lane, Runyon goes, picks up her dribble, kicks out to Rule. Now shot on the way off the mark there. That was Malia Baker missing that one. Udi about turns it over there in the backcourt.
They just don't know how to take care of the basketball. They have a hard time dribbling and keeping their head up. And give Central credit as well. They're just great defenders. They just really concentrate on their defensive set and denying the basketball.
Now Pittman picks up her dribble on the right wing, and instead of about losing it to Runyon there, Coach Brandon gets a timeout. We'll take it with him, full 60-second timeout. On the inbounds pass, Kara Crabtree gets called for the foul there, her second, team fourth. Now the Lady Redskins get it on the right wing. It's Pittman with it, working against Runyon. Almost pushed off there. Into the lane she goes, left side. Looks like it's blocked there by Runyon. Coming away with it will be Carly Rule. She dribbles it off her own foot, but saves it in the corner. Up top of the key it comes. Now Buckner on the right side. Jumper into the lane, no good. Rebound is tipped out by Harrison. And it will be Carly Runyon underneath to set it in motion. Lob comes in to Malia Baker, back to Runyon in the corner. Nice crossover against Vance. Jump shot no good. Rebound comes off, and that's Pittman. Pittman is everywhere on this floor for the Lady Redskins.
And she has to be tired. She's been everywhere. She's had to be everywhere for Loudon, and she's just getting hounded by the Central defense. That didn't look like a foul on Malia Baker. They looked like just a regular jump ball.
Thank you for saying that. I'd missed that foul called. Thought it just went out of bounds, but Malia Baker's first, team third, sorry. Now Harrison. As Slusher had just checked in for Parnell for the Lady Redskins of Loudon. Now Harrison working the top of the key against Crabtree. She'll hand it off to Udi. Udi gets fouled hard in the lane. We'll see, that will be on Malia Baker, her second, team fourth. And Grace Udi will step to the line for her first time today. She'll get 2 shots at it, 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. And it is all McMinn Central, 50-14 on the scoreboard. Beatty checks in, and number 12, Kellen Baker, will also check in. She'll give Malia Baker a breather, and McKinley Buckner will also find a seat. Now, both of those free throws missed there. Or she made one of them, correction, sorry. She made one of them. Now in the far corner, that's Kellen Baker. Three-pointer looked good, clinks off the back iron. And here come the Lady Redskins across midcourt with Harrison now running the point the last 2 trips down. Baseline, Vance swings it up to Udi. Udi left side, now Pittman comes to receive it. She's got Rule guarding her. Harrison has it at the top of the key, and Harrison looks more like a post player, but playing a lot of perimeter action here in the second half.
It looks like they play either four out, 1 in, or even a 5 out, their offense, the way it's set up.
Now they're trying to skip it. Gets it to Udi. Now Harrison. 2:27 on the game clock in the third quarter. Shot on the way by Harrison, missed. Coming away with it is Rule. Now nice crossover by Runyon in the lane. Off the glass, no good. Central able to save it. Now Crabtree's going to get called. Well, they're going to say it's a jump ball off the block.
And that was a good call. It was a block, but they both had their hand on it, and it could have been a walk, but since they both had their hand on it, they ended up calling the right call.
Running to set it in motion underneath. Bounce pass, nice bounce pass into Beatty. She loses it. Crabtree on the backside picks it up, gets it. Kara Crabtree makes another basket.
That was a great steal by Beatty. She did a good job coming over, getting in position. She just wasn't able to make the first shot, but luckily Crabtree was there.
Now Harrison slowing the pace down. Big crossover against Crabtree. She'll pull up for a short jumper. Clings off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Beatty. She'll hand it off to Runyon. Runyon now another crossover left side. Euro step. Good.
And you just don't see a lot of high school girl athletes or women athletes do that. She had a great crossover and then Euro step. And she's not that tall of a player. She just has a great basketball mentality and knows how to play the game.
That first step she had right there was very quick off that crossover. Now they're going to get out of bounds off of Carly Runyon. Ashley Stoner checks back in, replacing, it'll be Emily Vance who will find a seat. Udi to inbound right in front of her bench. Corner, it comes to Pittman. She's trapped there by Baker and Runyon. Turns it over, trying to get it to Udi. And Kellen Baker comes away with it across midcourt. Pull-up jumper, no good. Ball's tipped around. Now somehow ending up with it is Kellen Baker. She'll get fouled.
Not a bad shot there by Kellen Baker, but Carly Rule is standing in the corner wide open. Maybe should have thought right there. She could have made that shot, but ended up working out for him anyways.
Kellen Baker, a freshman on this ball club, so a lot of experience she's gaining this season.
She's been a great addition to the team as well. I mean, she's just like her. She plays hard just like her older sister, Malia Baker. He's got some young players that are going to be great players, and hopefully he can really add to them over the next couple of years.
Now, Baker's second one is good. I'll say coach will take a freshman that can shoot free throws that well any day of the week right there. Under 50 seconds to play now in the third quarter. Now Pittman turns it over. Coming away with a steal is Kellen Baker. Layup, good. She gets herself 9 points now.
And Loudon just really has no answer. They don't have the experience. They don't have necessarily the same talent that Central has. It's been a rough night for them.
Udi misses a three there. Rebound comes off to Crabtree, I believe. And now with 22 seconds remaining, we'll see if they just kind of hold back to take the last shot of the quarter with no shot clock being here. But Malia Baker's now going to drive against Stoner. Kellen Baker passes up the three in the corner. She'll pull up the jumper, gets the roll. And Kellen Baker's on a tear. 2 seconds remaining. Pittman, top of the key with it. And they'll just run out the clock.
I don't think she realized how much time was on the clock.
I don't think she did either. So at the end of three, it is all Chargerettes in front, 60-15. We'll be right back here on WYGO Sports. Know the score. Inside the Roundhouse in Inglewood, Tennessee. Jared Wright, Matt Harper here filling in for Todd Loveday as we get set for the final 8 minutes here in this District 5 AA girls basketball game between Loudon and McMinn Central. Slusher and Pittman turn it over, and Kellen Baker comes away with a steal. Now quickly up the floor is Malia Baker.
Had great court vision there. Great one-handed pass to her sister to just really get a wide open layup.
Now kick out Udi for three. Short, missed it. Rebound comes off to Kellen Baker again.
It was a late foul call. It was a foul. I agree with the call. I was going to argue the call. It's a little late there. It's about a second late.
I was going to say that's going in favor of McMinn Central. So
not going to argue it, but it just, as a basketball enthusiast and a former basketball player, that was a little late.
And Carly Runyon gets the shot there to fall inside the lane.
And again, Coach Morgan just really didn't have enough players on the bench to get all of his starters out. He's putting the three that he had on the bench, and two of them have played huge minutes this game. So it's really hard. It's not like he's not trying to blow out a team. He just doesn't have a lot of players to put in to kind of just even it out.
And the clock continues to run at 6.5 because it's a 49-point lead for the Chargerettes. Now Kellen Baker gets tied up by Udi in the corner. Udi comes away with a steal.
Kellen just wasn't ready. She wasn't paying attention. She was looking at her players to see where they're going, and Udi just put her hand in there and got it.
Now in the lane, corner shot is missed, and
another late call.
Another late whistle. That'll be over the back on Vance.
Again, not going to argue it just because it's for Central, but you got to be on time a little bit better.
So this will send McKinley Baker to the charity stripe. She is 0 of 2 today from here. One-on-one opportunity coming her way. Summer Parnell will check in, and it'll be Amberly Slusher to exit. 7th team foul on Loudon. Now Buckner's shot on the way. Doesn't get the bounce. Rebound comes off to Parnell. Buckner now 0 of 3 from the line. Pittman gets a good hard screen there from Stoner working against Madison Hensley. Now it's Crabtree out on Pittman. A little bit of a mismatch there. Guard against post. They'll keep it that way as now Stoner's guarded by Hensley. They'll switch back off now. Double team in the lane. They get it inside. That's to Parnell. And that ball will stay with Loudon.
Yeah, it looked like it went off the Loudon player last second. And McKinley Buckner, she looked at the ref and said, really?
Now Pittman working against Hensley, trying to find an open teammate. Loudon just kind of standing there on offense. Now they'll drop it out. Stoner fakes the shot. And a little foul there on the reach in by Carly Rule. That'll be her first. Team 5th.
The way this game's going, that's a useless foul. You don't need to reach right there, but you just got to just tell them to play good defense. And Loudon's not shown that they can really do anything, so you just got to let it go.
Now Stoner working against Hensley. 4:40 remaining on the game clock here at the Roundhouse. Stoner picks up her dribble. Lob comes into Vance. Now over to Pittman right side. Backs her way down. Now they're double teaming. It'll be Rule and Baker forcing that one. Now Parnell has it working against Buckner.
And Loudon's just not been able to do anything on this offensive possession. They just try to get it inside, and they can't do it.
And Stoner about has it stolen by Rule there. She'll get it back to Pittman. Pittman drives right side, stops on the baseline. Out to Parnell. Parnell is going to take a shot. And as late as some of those other whistles, that one was early because that looked more like a jump ball or a block.
Yeah, I think they caught it's on Carly Rule, and Buckner had a great jump ball / steal right there. And this Rule got it on the lower part of the body.
Parnell makes the first one. It's her first point of the day. Misses the second one. Rebound comes off to Buckner. Now Kellen Baker, sorry. All these B
Too
names.
many B's, yeah.
I know. Baker, and Buckner, and Beatty. In the corner it comes. That's to Rule, back up to Hensley. Hensley gets blocked there by Parnell.
They got the ball back. Central just throws it away there. There's no need for that.
And Central committing the turnover will send it back for the Lady Redskins. 64-16. McMinn Central in front here. District 5 AA matchup. We'll have the boys game coming up at 7:30 as undefeated Loudon coming in 19-0 and Central looking to pull an upset in the boys game there. Turnover there still by Rule. And then Baker gets another turnover there.
Yeah, the pass was a little high, but she took one dribble and tried to bring it behind her back, so it would have been real nice if she had finished it, just couldn't handle it.
Now Pittman with 3 minutes remaining. Trying to find a little bit of offense here for him. Now Buckner able to get her hand in the passing lane. Does force the turnovers. Now Hensley will pick it up. Now she'll reward Buckner on the other end. And McKinley Buckner.
Unselfish basketball.
That's her first 2 points of the game. 66-16. Men Central in front by 50 with 2:40 to play. Pittman left side of the lane. She'll reverse, come to the right side of the lane. Double team there. Central doing a good job of still playing solid defense, collapsing on it, double teaming. Stoner was looking to set a screen, but instead they'll reset. Now Stoner gets it on the right side. Looking to get it down low. Now stepping in the way is Crabtree. She has a fast break, wide open layup. And she does get it to fall.
She breathed a sigh of relief when that ball went in. She shot it, went out of bounds. She looked at it, and it hit 2 or 3 times, and she went, oh, thank you.
Loudon defenders tried to close in on her there and puts a little bit more pressure on a post player in fast break territory right there. Under 2 to play. Now Pittman right side. Kick out. That's stolen by Rule. And on the other end, here's Kellen Baker with another turnover.
And again, the pass was a little bit in front of her. She tried to one-hand it pass back to Buckner and just couldn't handle it.
Amberly Slusher returns, and that may be one of the first times we've seen Carrie Pittman check out of the ball game with a minute 25 remaining.
She's played every minute that I've watched. She's got to be tired.
So Stoner has it at the point, guarded by Carly Roll. Central just good off-ball defense, denying everything still, playing to that horn sounds at the end.
Well, that's what Coach Morgan, he's taught that for years. I mean, he's been coaching for, if not 40, over 40.
41 years.
41 years. He's been coaching for 41 years. He's coached everybody in the county. That's what he teaches. He teaches great man-to-man defense. He refuses to go to any zone or anything like that. He wants people to play man-to-man, and he thinks that's how basketball should be played. And he teaches students to deny. He teaches these players to deny as hard as they can for how long? 32 minutes, the whole game. He wants them to deny. So he teaches that every day, and he expects that every game.
Under 60 to play now. Loudon gets the offensive rebound off the missed free throw there by Parnell. It'll be Stoner with it. Roll guarding her. Now they try to steal it on a spin move. Doesn't work. Stoner shot off the mark. And coming away with it will be the Chargerettes. 30 seconds to play. Rule and Buckner at the top of the key, and they're going to get an offensive foul against McKinley Buckner.
I don't know about that one. She didn't extend her arm. She didn't lower her shoulder. I think that was just you're down or you're up by 50 points, so we're going to give that one to you.
Final 15 seconds remaining. As Stone crosses midcourt with it, she'll work it to the right side around the screen from Parnell. Now Parnell sets another screen for her. 6 seconds remaining. Stoner trying to find a last-second shot here. She'll throw it up to Parnell, and they will not get a shot off at the buzzer. It is McMinn Central Chargerettes picking up another district win to go 7-0 inside the district. Final score of 68-17 in favor of the home Chargerettes. We'll take about a 3-minute break, bringing you the final stats. Before telling you the final score, 68-17, McMinn Central Chargerettes.